Things are about to look different. Finally, wheels and tires are in. Oh, I can't wait to see them, show them to you guys. It's gonna be awesome. Quite the truck for 4 tires and some wheels. Don't you scratch them now, mister. My brand new wheels. Oh my. Easier than one at a time. So here we go. We took one of the tires out of that stack of 4. They wrap them up pretty good from Custom Offsets. This is where I got these from. I just kind of wanted to show you guys a little bit about, you know, how they package the stuff up, what they do to protect them. I think I've bought 5 sets of wheels and tires through them to put on different vehicles. Sometimes it was just to flip them and sell them. Other times it was for, you know, personal stuff like this. But they're super cool with working with you if they happen to be damaged. You want to talk to the carrier if they're noticeably damaged whenever you get them. But for now, let's unwrap this thing. I'll kind of show you how they're all tied up here, and then we will reveal what this wheel and tire is. Well, I'm pretty excited to show them to you. You might already know what they are because you have seen them on our channel before. The same brand, that is, same style of wheel. But I'd like to show you the 24x14's with 33 1350 24 tires that I bought for the Duramax. Here we go. So if you'll notice, I got the same tire that Cole put on his truck. The Versatire. They have a pretty cool tread pattern. I've already ridden in Cole's truck, already had these bought before. They were just one of the better priced tires that you can get a hold of, since a lot of the larger brand tires are hard to get a hold of or back ordered really bad. So we went with these. We're curious to see how they're going to hold up. But in the end, I think they look pretty cool. They are, I'm going to do a little revealing here and also show you, well, maybe I can just sneak right around here. They are the Versatire. So we got a little bitty sidewall there on this. Told you it'd look familiar. See, these are the Ballistic Rages. I think they're 959s, is something like that. They're a pretty popular wheel. They've been around for a while, but man, they just look so stinking good. And this setup for a 24x14 on a 33 and the price that you can get it for with sensors for the truck, it was by far one of the cheaper things you could get and still have a good looking setup that would look good on the truck. So I can't wait to get these on there. Gotta still take the others apart and inspect them. Custom Offsets will do, you know, whatever you need to make you happy as a customer, because they're a good company. I enjoy doing business with them. I hope they enjoy doing business with me, and that I don't make it too hard on them. But whenever you drop a good bit of money on a set of wheels and tires, you want them to be new if you're buying new. So and they understand that, because they're truck people. So shout out to them. Thank you very much for getting these put together and sent. I will say this is the longest it's ever taken me to get a set. Not that that's a bad thing. It was still within the parameters that they give. You know, to get the wheel and tire to their warehouse and to get them put together, to get them shipped out, and then to my door, it was still within that time limit. Just sometimes they were super fast on a couple of my sets, and I had them in like a week and a half. This one took right at 30 days, I think, to get these in. But for the timing and what's going on in the world right now with shipping, that's not too bad. So let's get these things all taken apart, cleaned up a little bit, and get ready to put them on the truck so we can show it to you guys. Having a bad day. I've waited for this setup to come in for a little over a month, and you look at this side and you think, huh, looks great, Zach. Nice set of 14 wines on your truck. And you just think you're going to keep walking around the truck and that it's all going to stay just so awesome until you get over here. And then you're like, oh, you're not finished yet. We tried to put that wheel on for, we thought about it a little bit, I'm not going to lie. Maybe invested 2 minutes in trying to put it on until we realized, hey, let's just measure it just in case they're wrong. And this wheel was the wrong bolt pattern that was sent to us. The other 3 were correct. That one is Ford and Dodge 8-lug pattern. So needless to say, I've reached out to Custom Offsets with efforts to try to figure out what to do. But I don't really care about the situation. I care about how long it's going to take to actually run an aftermarket setup on this truck. This is probably one of the longer times I've waited to put aftermarket wheels on my truck for the amount of time that it took for them to get in. I've owned this truck a couple months now. I know that doesn't sound like long to a lot of people, but that could be, you know, a third of the life of this truck in my possession, the way we do things. So we'll just let you know what they end up saying, what they decide to do. I actually have somebody coming to pick up my stalkers, so I'm going to have to figure out what to tell him. Cole thankfully still has his stalkers laying around, but they're 18s and they won't fit with the wheel ring lights that are on there. So let's just say we're in a little bit of a pickle, and that I also have a tint appointment on Monday for this truck, and this is Saturday. So it's very unlikely that they're going to get a wheel to me in the next 2 days. I'm going to have it mounted, balanced, and put on this truck to take there. So we'll let you know what happens, but not the best experience I've had. I understand things happen. So we look forward to seeing how they're going to fix the situation. But for now, that's where we are. So I guess we're going to throw the stalkers back on this thing so I have a truck to drive. Probably fairly windy, so I hope that doesn't come through too bad. But I got a guy coming to pick up these stalkers this morning. Yes, I could have told him to not show up, but he had traveled from a long ways. He's already was staying with somebody that was fairly close. So he's traveling on in this morning to pick these up, which will leave us with the situation we talked about yesterday. And the good news is that he's bringing, I think, a temporary setup that will work for this truck that one of his buddies happened to have, that I think I'm going to buy for a brief time to be able to run on this truck to get through the next week or so. So we'll see what those are. Slap them on here, see what they look like, and then sell them later. And then maybe we'll come out okay on this deal. So this is where we're leaving it at this point. These are the tempos that I got put on here. Not the prettiest thing, but they'll get us by. Truck's getting dropped off to get tinted. So I'm gonna pretty much end the video here at this. Whenever I come back, I'll let you know how everything went regarding Custom Offsets, what they decided to do, and then we'll finally get to show you what this truck looks like rolling down the road with this setup. So I guess we're gonna jump in the old Cheyenne here that I'll have to drive for the week and head home. So we'll see you guys next week.